Welcome back to Once Upon a Sister. I'm Faith.
I'm Rosalie.
And we're your hosts.
Welcome to what I feel like is like a slumber party
Cozy
episode.
slumber party.
We're both in our pajamas.
It's accurate because you're spending the night. But yeah.
And it's like, I was going to say, oh, it's late. It's only 8:30. Or,
it's 9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock. Which,
we're tired. It's bedtime for these girls. Especially since I have a baby. I'm tired.
Yeah. But y'all are listening to this most likely on a Wednesday morning.
Yeah,
so
if you're still in your PJs. Anyway. Okay, we literally were like, we got to stop saying anyway when we transition. I don't know how to not.
I don't know. Maybe I'll have input, feedback. But I feel like sometimes when we record episodes, we get so focused on, like, we need to move to the next topic.
Yeah.
Or, like, keep things flowing, which, like, we do. But also, I think sometimes we can be so abrupt. We're like, anyways, next question. And, like, not allowing us time to actually, like, talk if we have things to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we're not terrible at it, but sometimes...
Yeah.
All that to be said.
Anyways.
Today we are doing a little game.
For us.
We have a...
most likely to. So it's going to be most likely to, but with like book characters.
Yeah.
So we have... Like, you can go ahead.
So we have a ton of most likely to scenarios, and then we just have a little cup of a ton of book characters from some of our favorite books. So hopefully you guys have read them, but if you haven't, I think it'll still be fun. But we're gonna pull two at a time and then pair that with like whatever
of the
question.
two, yeah.
And then we're just gonna talk about who's most likely to do whatever that is. Some of them are book themed, some of them are just like
life
random
themed
scenarios.
That's what we were like. We wanted to be like conversational, but also like natural, regular things. It doesn't all have to be like high stakes book scenarios.
To be, like a book scenario.
So I asked ChatGPT, and it was like, "Love this for you. This is a great idea for your sister pod." It talks to me.
When did y'all give ChatGPT a personality?
So weird. Is it just because it like picked it based off of like it thinks who I am? I'm like, because it doesn't respond to my husband like this.
But also, like, I don't think it used to respond with a tone.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's newer that it has like. It starts to learn who you are and like the lingo or
it's
whatever.
So weird. I've been asking it questions for like my personal like social media content and like how to like take advantage of the algorithm and like all the different stuff, and it's always like, love this for you, especially because you're in your motherhood newborn era. It talks to me like it's like Gen Z. It's so weird.
No, what was I about to say? Like this, I asked it in the car just to see what ideas it could give me. I just asked it most likely two scenarios. Didn't say anything other than that, and it was like, oh, this is such a good podcast episode idea. And then it gave me all these bookish most likely two scenarios, and I was like, I didn't say one thing about books. I didn't say anything about the podcast. I don't know why you're like assuming what we're doing here. I mean, it was correct, but like
it's a little crazy, dude. But anyway, what have you been reading?
I just finished the last Percy Jackson book. So I think when we talked last time, I had just finished the Titans Curse.
That day that we recorded, you had like just finished the third one and started the fourth one at work.
Okay, yeah. So the third one wasn't my favorite, which I think I talked to y'all about that. But the fourth one I really liked. Something about like the labyrinth plot was just very intriguing the whole time. And I was so happy to finally see Percy and Annabeth back together. And also, I don't know, maybe this is just my perception of what the series was, or like from what I've seen of the show and like random, like I don't remember anything from the movies, but like I have like, I don't know. I just feel like in the books, Grover, like they talk about him being Percy's best friend, but I feel like there's no interaction between them. Like Grover's always off doing something.
Yeah.
Like he's never really actually with them.
I think it's supposed to be like, because he's like his protector or whatever. I think it's supposed to be that like they had established their best friendship before we come into the picture.
I guess. It like just feels like we didn't like actually spend much time with Grover. But besides that, I was really enjoying it. I really liked the fourth one. And then finished that, and then I read the fifth one. I think the fourth one was my favorite. I just really liked like the whole storyline in that.
Mm-hmm.
And the fifth one was really good too, except I'm like, we really get nothing.
No, I know.
Of Percy
It's
and
not
Annabeth.
a romance.
And I know it's not a romance series. Like, it's literally books written for kids so that they can, like, that's not the focus. But, like, the slow burn was so good. The setup was so good that I was just eating up any little interaction between them. And we get two, I guess, measly little kisses at the end with like barely any acknowledgement of their feelings. Like,
that's why I'm like, we need like him or someone to come in and be like them now as adults married, like a family.
I was like, I need to find some fan fiction or something because I need to I want to actually read about their relationship or something.
I know, like that's the thing is we didn't get any like of the after they're together type situation, but.
I don't know. It was good though.
It's still so good.
And then last night, I'm only a chapter into it. Not even the full chapter. I'm in the middle of the first chapter. I picked up this book I saw on Kindle Unlimited. Let me look at what it is because I can't remember. I think it's called An Academic Affair by Jodi McAllister. I was just looking on Kindle Unlimited because I told Faith I'm trying to find books that aren't like widely talked about or like super popular because like we read a lot of those, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I do want to branch out and just find different stuff because like you don't know what's out there. Anyways, I saw this and I just clicked on it, and basically it's like this guy and this girl who like went to college together and they were academic rivals, and so that was like the setup of it. But then I guess like we kind of go into the future of, it's like 8 years later or so, and they're both up for this same job, and like they both really need it for different circumstances in their life. So the girl sets up this fake marriage scenario where they're gonna like be married and they can like both have the job together, like be I think it's a teaching job. Like they'll be co-teachers together. So I'm just like so excited. The second I read that, I was like, oh, this looks fun.
That looks fun.
And I don't know. I just love a little rival plot and fake dating. I guess this is marriage, but I don't know. It seems good so far. So I'm excited to see where that goes. And it's on Kindle Unlimited. So if you are interested in that.
Interesting.
Anyways.
I finished, what was it called? Heartless Hunter. I don't know why I couldn't think of it at the moment. I'm tired. I finished Heartless Hunter and it was really good. I really liked it. It was, I feel like, I don't know, it's like kind of like a hidden gem. Well, I know a lot of people have read it.
It's a really popular book.
But it's like, I feel like it's not like talked about as much as like the really big ones. But it was fun and I liked the dynamic.
Such a good dynamic between them.
Yeah, between them, like the whole time where they're both like trying to figure out each other, but like keeping it from each other, and
but then also falling for each other.
Yeah, it was fun. And I literally just started the second one last night, so I only read the first chapter. But literally, like so much happened in the first chapter. She's already like got a whole new situation going on.
It sets up like
I was
like,
whoa, what's going on? So
yeah,
I'm excited to like see where that goes.
Yeah. And then we can expound more upon
yeah. And then I also
in our personal conversation.
Yeah, because I was asking her because last week I think
it was last week.
She was saying like, oh, she loved how it ended, like they set it up in a way where it's different than what a lot of books do.
But like how it ended and then how she went about it in the second
But I guess
book.
I thought
you just meant
like how that ends. So I'm like, what are you talking about? When I finished it,
no, you gotta like, get into this. See what I'm talking about.
I'm like, okay. But then I'm also started. I'm only like, I think I only read the first two chapters or listened because I pretty much only listen to Freddie McFadden. I don't physically read it. Dear Debbie, which is a new one that just came out. So don't really know what it's about, other than it's like a mom and she's like got issues with her teenage daughter. She's like. They started off and she's like, I'm not allowed to talk to her in the morning. She told me that she does not want to speak to me in the mornings or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
girl, you are her
girl, you are the mother.
Stand up.
I'm like,
right
what's
now.
going to happen? So I love a good Freida McFadden book. My mom just read it and she said that it was really good. So
also, finally, like a title that's not the something.
Yeah.
Like Frida loves a good,
the
housemate, the boyfriend, the
coworker. The tenant. Like,
why is it always
the cabin? Is it the cabin? Like, I'm like, it's like everything is
I
like.
don't know. Like, why?
They're not all that way,
I
but
know, but it's just funny.
A lot of them.
Dude, I feel like we're being so loud right now.
Allah.
That picture of the lamb on stage singing, not lamb, I don't know. You know that picture sorry, from Zootopia? The picture of the little guy standing on stage like, oh.
Zootopia?
Or Sing, sorry.
Sing.
It's from Sing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get those movies confused in my head because like they're both animals.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know.
No, literally.
That's such a good movie though.
Zootopia
Well,
too.
Sing,
We just saw it.
too.
And my 4-year-old was like, how come in movies animals can talk? And I was like, it's for kids. It's for fun for kids. But anyway, I have like hair going everywhere. We started writing down like, we can talk about this little chatty topic to keep it not just like the main topic of the episode.
Because sometimes we got stuff we want to say.
And something we've been wanting to bring up is the People We Met on Vacation movie.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts?
I loved it.
It was so fun.
So much.
It was so fun. I feel like all year we were anticipating it and like gonna watch it together, which that was my intention. But it came out like when I was 3 days postpartum. And so I was like, I'm not going to be like having a movie night any night
I was
soon.
waiting though.
I know. I felt bad.
Literally, I was waiting and then I texted her. I was like, hey, you didn't watch it yet, right? And she's like, oh.
But the only reason I ended up is because I don't know what it is with my TikToks, but anytime something comes out, literally within hours, I'm getting every spoiler about it. I'm like, I know I read the book, but I'm like, dude, I want to watch the movie as a whole.
But also, you get that with everything. Like, everything. I don't.
With The Housemaid, I was getting so many scenes. Stranger Things, Bridgerton.
Any book, everything. Like anything, you get a spoiler.
Anything that's like, I actually want to watch it.
Yeah.
And it's so annoying. Like, I can't even enter the app. Like, if you watched the last episode of Stranger Things ever, I got the big thing spoiled to me. Literally an hour after, like as soon as it had aired. And I was like, dude.
What's wrong with social media?
It's annoying.
We have all the people who don't have anything to do, so they stay up and watch things and then spoil it for us. So
annoying. And I'm like, so I watched it because I was like, I don't want to have the entire movie spoiled for me through TikTok and Instagram. And then I was like, I was having like the baby blues, so I was like, I just needed something to like kind of cheer me up. Yeah. And it was so good. And like I liked it so much, and then I watched it again a few days later because I was like, I just want to like take it in again. And then we watched it together. It's just like,
okay, I feel like I can't speak on how it compares to the book because
I don't remember.
I read the book so long ago that I feel like I don't remember much about.
I read the book 4 years ago.
Characters, yeah, that's correct. Like I read it 3 years ago. I did see a lot of people say that they felt like Alex wasn't the same in the book versus the movie, which I just can't remember.
Yeah, I can't.
So I need to reread the book. But besides that, for
just
a movie,
whole, I loved the
as a movie. This was so good. Like we were sitting in bed, and I was just like first of all, I feel like it is so rare nowadays to like watch a movie and it's like not cheesy, not like their chemistry was really good. The movie itself was just produced well. Like the scenes, the
color grading, like all of it was so beautifully done.
And like the way everything flowed, like it was so good. I want to watch it again.
Yeah. It was just like, and it also just one of those movies that like is like a feel good rom-com. Like that's what we've been missing. And so there was a couple of things that I'm like, oh, that's annoying that they changed it. Like Alex and Sarah, like they weren't high school sweethearts. Yeah. Like they made it seem like he was going home to see her, whereas they were not together when he was doing that road trip and like staying at the hotel and all that stuff. So that's kind of like, I don't love that, but it's not like a make or break it for me. Like I just enjoyed the movie and I'm like, so I loved it. I'm like, we need more of this stuff. Like let's bring back the era of the rom-com. And I'm
also just like good actors.
Yes. I love, like, what's her name again? Emily.
I don't know her name.
She was in My Lady Jane. If you haven't watched My Lady Jane and you love romantasy, watch that show. It's so fun. It literally feels kind of like Ella Enchanted whimsiness.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
It's so fun. I'm so mad that they canceled it.
It's so annoying. But like, I think I've talked about this before on here, so if I have, sorry. But I feel like I struggle so much with watching a lot of newer shows or new movies because the acting just does not feel good anymore. Like it feels like I can tell that they're acting. Yeah. And like things aren't genuine. Like it just, and I don't know if that has to do with chemistry. Like there needs to be the chemistry between the actors and stuff. But like Tom Blythe.
Like obviously we know he's good.
What's
like
her
he's
name?
Emily Bader.
Emily Bader?
Yeah, Bader.
Like they are really good actors. Yeah. And they just like sold it. Like it didn't, Like, it genuinely felt like they were playing this role so well, and it was a real person. And I don't know. I loved it.
It was so much fun.
It was so good.
She's such a good actress. You gotta watch My Lady Jane. Like, it's so fun. Yeah. I wish it wasn't canceled. It's not fair. Like, we finally get like a good.
Dude, what is it with like all the good shows getting canceled?
No, and like people are petitioning because so many people, like, it made no sense. It started blowing up, and then like 2 weeks later, it was announced that it was canceled. I'm like, the timing of this is insane. Like, are y'all on TikTok, y'all producers? Because everybody's going crazy about it. Like, oh, it was so good.
I don't know if you ever watched it, but on Netflix, like, probably 5 years ago or so, I think it was before COVID, actually, I don't know, there was this show called The Society, and it was about this like group of high schoolers who have, it's either like a field trip or some like,
I feel like I heard
trip where they're going to like you know how like in high school they'll have like
class trips
where you go and do like a fake trial or stuff like that. Like, something like that.
Like debate team.
And so they all are loading up on the bus and they leave, but as they get like towards where they're about to exit the town, something happens, like either with the bus or like there's bad weather or something, so they have to turn around, and when they come back, nobody's in the town. Like, everyone has disappeared. All the parents, kids, nobody. So they all just get off the bus and then they're like, what do we do?
Did they cancel this one?
They canceled it after the first season, and it was so good. Like, it had such a cool mystery setup of like literally nobody's in the town, so what do they do? And then also they're all teenagers, so like the ones that are more level-headed and mature are trying to set up like a good system, but then you have like the crazy people who are trying to just like go, I don't know, raid all the alcohol or like just do bad things. And it was such a good setup, like the mystery of like where did everyone go, and then it just got canceled. Like, so annoying.
Is that a book? Was it based off a book? I'm like, maybe. I kind of want to read that if that's a book.
But it was such a good first season.
They always do that, though. Like, they always cancel the good stuff. It's so annoying. But back on track. Because we're like, this is about TV shows now. No.
But we can talk.
It was so fun. And, it, like, I was saying that, like, the rom-coms, I miss it so much. And having that makes me so excited for the Love Hypothesis.
I feel like it's going to be so good. And I feel like
it's making me be like, this is going to be so good, and if it's not, I'm going to be sad. But I feel like it has to be with like,
I feel like it'll be good.
Lily Reinhart, like the way she's setting it up, and like, I don't know.
Also, it feels like Lily Reinhart like understands, like she's very much like online in our type of like realm of onlineness. What that mean? What was that sentence?
Our realm of online.
She's like just on our side of the internet. That's what I meant. So I feel like she understands what we wanted from this movie. Yes. So, like, it's gonna, I don't know, maybe it's not gonna be the best movie ever, but I feel like it'll be really good. Also, I'm excited to, like, actually go to the theaters. I feel like People We Meet on Vacation would have been so good in the movie theater.
Like, I feel like because that one had such good reception that, like, wow, I'm sorry, I'm saying, like, so much. Please forgive me. I feel that it had such good reception.
I feel as that.
That her other like all of her books are being turned into movies.
No,
Emily Henry. So those ones I think will end up in theater.
They just announced that Phoebe, what's her name?
Oh yeah.
I always want to say
Bridgerton. The girl who plays Daphne from Bridgerton
is gonna be January in the Beach Read movie. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
I feel like she's gonna do great.
I know. I saw a TikTok and the girl was like, "I didn't even have a picture of her in my mind, but now that I see it, now I do." I'm like, "Yeah, that's how I feel." Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be really good. She's a really good actress.
She is. So I'm excited about that.
Okay,
I had something in my head to say and I forgot.
Do you remember?
I don't remember what it was.
All right,
so
let's jump into our most likely to.
I'm like so curious to see how this is gonna go.
Yeah, we don't know if it's gonna be good or not, but we're here, and hopefully you're enjoying the episode.
Hopefully you think it's funny, and this is a good chatty.
I was thinking we could go back and forth reading them off.
Yeah.
All right. I don't even know if these are good questions. We're so tired. Okay.
We almost weren't going to film tonight, by the way, but like,
we need to.
Yeah. We just had a little bit of an exhausting day, even though we barely did anything.
Well, I was up for like a good chunk of the night.
Yeah. We were just out. Well, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. I just mean like truly when you think about our day, what did we do?
No. So she spent the night last night. My husband's camping this weekend. And so my baby woke up at like 4 a.m., which was nice. Like that was her first time waking up. So like I'm not complaining about that. It was a good long stretch. But then I fed her and then she was like not settling. And so then I changed her diaper again and then she was not settling. So I was like, let me go ahead and nurse her again. So by the time I did all of that and like she finally settled back down, it was 5 a.m. So it was like an hour. And like the whole time I'm just looking at Rosalie and she's like,
I woke up when she woke up.
yeah, you did. But
it's just like I knew I had to
you
take
don't
care
have
of her.
to do anything. You're like, peace.
Dude.
But I'm just like listening to her snore next.
Sorry. Every time she did cry though, I woke up like
yeah.
like the initial, because we were talking about that before we went to bed. Like, I mean, that's something I was scared of because I'm deaf. So
Yeah.
if y'all didn't know that, like I've been scared that when I have my own children, I won't be able to wake up to them because I was such a heavy sleeper as a teenager, like all my life,
like shaking her full body, and she's just
and
like,
I'm not waking up. Like broad daylight covers her off, like nothing was waking me up. But something happened, like
I think it changes
when I became an adult. Like now I'm such a light sleeper, which like is annoying in some aspects, but I'm so thankful because now I have more peace about like when I have babies, I'm not gonna sleep through them crying at night. But right for what? Oh my gosh, Faith was like, "Are you gonna wake up when she cries?" And I was like, "I think so."
Well,
and
the other thing that's like Rosalie wears hearing aids, so during the day, like you'd be more likely to hear, but at night you take them out to sleep.
Yeah,
because you can't sleep; they
but
have to
like,
charge.
For some reason,
so it's like, are you gonna be able to hear without anything?
Like I heard her, and it was loud to me.
Really?
So like I don't know, God just like pulled through and gave me a little
there you go
piece on that.
I don't think you've ever had a sleepover with me when I've had a newborn.
No, I don't think so. Not when you've had a baby in the room. I don't think I've ever slept with.
Yeah. Because like maybe you would have come over, but you would be like on the couch because my husband was here, but he's out. My bed is so comfortable, so anytime he's gone, she's like, "Bing!" right to my bed.
What
okay,
was it?
we need to get on track.
One time you said something like you could sleep in the middle and I could sleep on the other side of,
like in Grey's Anatomy or whatever. How
like
Christina and Meredith.
Okay.
Okay.
It's been 23 minutes.
So sorry. I hope that.
But sometimes I feel like it's nice for us to talk about other things that aren't books because like we have a life. Like we got other things going on. Anyways, okay. First question.
Oh, did you want to do this one? Because you put a question mark.
Oh. What does the question mark mean?
Oh, I guess in my mind it was
question.
like question like, should we do this?
No, because it's a question.
In my mind it was like, oh, she's questioning if we should do this question.
You should have asked me before.
Okay, sorry. I'm most likely to volunteer for tribute. Which, are we going to take turns drawing?
Yeah. Yeah.
The cereal? The cereal? How do you... Cereal? Gail. It ain't Gail.
But also I feel like the cereal would not. You'd be like, you're off on your own, kid.
The fact that we got a Hunger Games character
really
for
funny.
this one.
I feel like it depends on who's being grieved. Like whose name gets called.
Yeah.
Maybe the cereal would make sense though.
I think
because like the way Feyre calls upon it for information.
Yeah, I mean it wouldn't be Gail. We know from experience.
From Reaper over here. I feel like if it was a certain person though, like say Gail could volunteer for the girls and it was Katniss that got called, he would.
Yeah. I'm gonna say the cereal.
Yeah,
volunteer.
I am too.
Okay.
But I feel like when I first opened that, I was like, oh, definitely not this one. But because we got Gail, it's so hard to open the papers and then like talk.
Yeah, these are the ones where I'm like, we do need mic stands.
Little stands.
Okay.
Okay, most likely to fall in love after one mildly intense eye contact moment.
The villain. That's the villain from
Assistant to the Villain.
Yeah. This is hard to do one-handed. Effie Trinket.
Oh. I feel like both.
I know. I think I want to say the villain just because based on the book, I feel like he did. Yeah. Like
he was down bad.
He's like, I love this woman.
He runs into her in the forest. She's like, I need a job. It's like, oh, I got one for you.
And also, I love you.
Dude, I don't know what it is. I feel like we are being so loud this episode because every time I look at the computer,
it's like
our like
the lines
voice
of
bars on the audio
are
thing
touching.
are so big.
I know. We're in my room and I have a bassinet in here for my daughter, and that's where she normally sleeps. But I was like, maybe I should put her in her crib because we're gonna wake her up if we get too loud.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, do I ask the question? Because you asked that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Most likely to have questions throughout the entire movie. Me.
Dorian. And Rune from Dorian from Throne of Glass and Rune from Crescent City.
I'm gonna say Rune.
Really?
I feel like
it would be Dorian. Like he would just like be chatty.
I guess, yeah.
And like want to just talk.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. I feel like it could be either of them, but I'll say Dorian.
Because I feel like if it was Rune, he'd be just like if it was someone else doing it, I feel like Rune would be annoyed and just be like, Google it yourself, bro. Like, just.
Yeah, Dorian would be chatty about it. I just feel like
Dorian's more like chatty and like, this is a social thing.
Dude, I was going to say something, but it's like a spoiler, so I can't. But you know when.
We could tell them to skip.
You know when, I can't remember which book it is. When Selena is like going through it.
Yeah.
And he's. In his situation, he's like, you know, running around as a.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't want to spoil, especially because our mom hasn't read it yet. We had some technical difficulties, so lost a little bit of footage there. But the question, what was the question? Who was answering it?
Most likely to hate a man for 200 pages because of a misunderstanding.
Yes. And we got
Pip
from A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. And
who was it?
Good question.
Was it PETA? I think it was PETA.
Yeah, it was PETA. Sorry. It was PETA and Pip. And I think I'm going to say Pip.
PETA and Pip. I feel like Pip, yeah. Just because, like, in A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, like, the way she's, like, solving a full crime.
Yeah.
So she's, like...
She forms biases against people too, yeah.
She's mistrusting of everyone. So, like, she would definitely have a little misunderstanding.
Okay, next one is most likely to survive solely because of the main character.
Because of the main character, or because they are the main character?
Because they are the main character. I was bringing up how this one reminds me.
Sarah! I feel like it's already going to be her. Unless we get, like, such... And Reese. How did we get them both?
Feyre and Reese together?
Well,
I want to say Feyre.
I'm going to say Feyre.
Yeah, 100%.
Not that she's, like, not a strong girl. But definitely, like, in the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, but she was strong. I just feel like there are certain moments where it's, like, you're only here because you're the main character, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, next one.
Most likely to give the best advice.
All right, we got Evie from Assistant to the Villain. These are so hard to open one-handed.
I know.
Or Aelin.
From Throne of Glass.
I don't know, because I feel like Aelin wouldn't sit around and chit-chat about it. Like,
I feel like I want to say Aelin, but she just... That girl always hatches a plan and never tells anyone anything.
Every time I was reading it, I was like, what is going on?
Also, like... Evie, I just feel like she's way more sociable. Like, she'll sit with you and, like, talk about what is wrong and, like, help you and give you advice. Not that I don't think Aelin wouldn't, but I don't know. I feel like Evie has more of that, like, nurturing.
Yeah. It's, like, different than Aelin, I would say.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say Evie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next one.
Wait, where are we? Okay. Most likely to sneak out at midnight and immediately get captured.
All
and we pictured this as in, like, fantasy.
Like a fantasy book.
Like, sneaking out to...
Yeah.
You need to go do something.
We got Bryce and Violet. Bryce from Crescent
City. Like...
heavy fantasy books. And then...
But also, like, two characters that I feel like are just gonna go do what they want to do.
Yeah.
I kind of want to say Violet
I don't know.
I was gonna
immediately get captured.
I kind of want to say Violet just because of, like, that scene Well, I guess that was her in the tree. But Zayden knew she was there. But also, I feel like I want to say Bryce because, like, the whole premise of that book is Hunt watching over her. It's like the second she steps out of her apartment, he's in the air flying after her. I feel like I'm going to say Bryce.
Yeah. I feel like that fits her more. Like, that's funny,
he's
though.
He's just immediately there.
Alrighty.
What's going on?
We got most likely to move to a small town and immediately get put in a baking competition.
So Hallmark. We got Kai
from Powerless.
That's such a funny visual. Okay, hello. And Haymitch.
Okay, I feel like it's gonna be Haymitch because it's like
he would
the
so
person
get roped into
who
it
wouldn't want to be in
so
it but would get like
it.
shoved into the situation. Haymitch.
I can just see him being so annoyed,
like so mad.
He's just looking around like.
Yeah, 100% Haymitch. That is so funny. Oh, I thought it was down here.
No, we keep having to pass it. Okay, where were we? Most likely to be 19 years old and somehow run an empire.
We got Tamlin.
The visuals.
I know. And we got Kit. I'm gonna say Kit.
Well, he is 19, having to run an empire.
Exactly, that's why I said
okay.
that.
I guess
I feel like it could be either. Honestly,
I feel like it could be either. I guess for some reason I was picturing a girl, because it's always like a 19-year-old girl.
I know. I
and
thought it was funny. I got two
like,
boys,
male that's like 12,000 years old. Like,
yeah, I said Kit. I was like, I'm gonna say Kit because that's literally what happens.
That's literally what she's doing in the book.
Yeah, but honestly, like either could fit.
It could be both of them.
Okay.
Every time we like do one of these games and we're just sitting and talking about our favorite characters, it makes me want to reread them so bad. I feel like I'm itching to reread a book right now. I just don't know which one.
I know.
I feel like I'm getting there with Fourth Wing. Like, I really want to reread it.
But I feel like I want to put that off until closer
I know, me too. But it's like, I just crave those characters.
I know. I love those books. Okay. Okay. Most likely to be banned from a foreign country.
We got Mr. Kingsley. and Darna. How did we get the two animals?
That is so interesting.
In the same draw. So Kingsley from Assistant to the Villain, who is a frog, and Darna from Fourth Wing, who is a dragon.
I'm going to say Kingsley.
Yeah, I want to say him too. Especially because, like, of what we know about him.
Yeah, from the most recent
But I can't say anything.
Yeah, I'm going to say Kingsley. That is so funny that we got the two animals. The place where I got this question, it was, like, supposed to be about Cassie and how he's banned from the summer court.
Yeah.
It's what it's about.
Yeah.
But that's funny. Yeah, Kingsley. I'm also so excited to see where they go with that. And
I know.
The Assistant to the Villain.
Also,
Did you see that is going to be adapted to a TV show?
Oh, that would be so good.
Yeah.
I feel like they need Emily. What's her face?
Emily Bader would do.
Like, she'll be
so good with Evie. Oh my gosh.
I don't know who would be the villain.
Honestly, the two main characters from her show that I was talking about, My Lady Jane, I could literally see as the two characters.
I don't know what he looks like, so I can't.
He's got kind of an interesting look, but I can see it. Like, he would play that character well.
Okay.
But
that's, like, exciting, but so scary.
I know. Every time I get a little bit scared every time something's going to be, like, adapted.
Because it's like you have such a perfect image in your head of what it is. Also, hello? I was going to say, I feel like Andarna, like, nobody's banning her from anything, because... Hello?
What is that? Hello? Okay. The volume button just, like, showed up on the...
We've had a lot of technical...
A lot. We're just praying that
so we're, like, so scared of every single thing that happens.
Did you see the way both of our faces probably dropped?
Let me just leave that in. Okay. Most likely to fall in love during a kidnapping.
All right. We got Peyton from Powerless. And let's see. Zayden from Fourth Wing.
I feel like I want to say Zayden. Even though, like, that man is not getting kidnapped.
But didn't she kind of get kidnapped in book 2? Even though she was already in love with him at that point. Like, the way that he, like, she runs away and then he goes and gets her.
Yeah.
And brings her back. I don't know. This is a hard one for me. Because why would Zayden be kidnapped?
I know, like, there's no plausible reason to Zayden being kidnapped, but I feel like he would be the one to, like, fall in love with the girl that has to kidnap him.
I can see that, too.
Like, Peyton, I feel like, would be more, like, annoyed and, like, mad. Like, let's just get over, like, I don't know.
Oh, I want to read Fourth Wing.
See?
It's making me really want to read it.
Okay. What's the question?
Oh, sorry. I'm like, dude. Most likely to name their child something everyone would make fun of.
We got Kale.
Him with the weirdest name.
Leave my man alone. And Katniss.
That's interesting. I feel like, I don't know, because the Hunger Games world, some of them do have weird names.
Yeah. I feel like Katniss would, like, if she had a weird name, it would have such a specific reasoning behind the name.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, she would not care one bit about anyone making fun of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I could see Kale, like, just giving his child a name.
Yeah.
And, like, people would just make fun of it just because of, like, who Kale is, maybe.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to say Kale. I feel like Katniss would be too chill with her kids' names. I don't know.
Yeah. Like, I feel like, also, if you just think about it as, like, the situation, like, Katniss wouldn't even make a big deal of it. She'd be like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, Kale, I feel like he'd be a little bit
offended.
I
think it would
like,
do wars to be able to have these children.
Stop making fun of my kid right now.
Okay. I think we're almost done.
Most likely to post a selfie during a natural disaster.
We don't have all the... Maybe we should reread some of them so we can use all the names.
Use more.
We got Jude from...
Cruel Prince.
Cruel Prince. Oh.
Do we want to pull, like, more than one?
Okay. And then we got Rowan from Throne of Glass. All right. And then we got... These are so hard to open. Adian. 100%.
It's definitely going to be... And now this makes the story I'm going to tell so much funnier. So earlier when we were coming up with these questions and we came to this one, I started talking to Faith about something. She's like, wait, we should do that on the podcast.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you remember? And I don't know if you do, because, like, I don't know if you were following them at this point or if you ever did, but the Dolan twins.
I've never followed them.
Okay, I didn't think you did. That was more like my generation. But back in, like, when they were still posting, because they don't post anymore, Grace and Dolan posted on his Snapchat, and it was like a picture of the sky, and like he was like on a hike or something, and he was like, oh my gosh, the clouds are so pretty right now in LA.
It was during the fires.
It was during the fires that were happening, like, at that point, and everyone was like, Grayson. And then he, like, deleted it, but it's such a funny thing, like, him just being so serious and, like, wanting to share the pretty clouds, and then it's literally smoke. But also it's so funny because, like, if you look at the picture, like, buddy, that is, like, smoke. Like, that is not a cloud. You can tell that it's smoke.
Oh my gosh, how old was he? That's so embarrassing.
He was probably, like, early 20s. Like,
oh my gosh.
age.
But how did he not know there was fires going on?
I think it was, like, right when they started. So, like, he posted that, and then...
That's a straight up, like...
Look it up. Look up Grace.
I never see these types of clouds.
Like, how embarrassing.
I'm gonna go show them.
Can they even see it?
That's horrible.
If you're visually watching or listening, if you're listening, we are showing the clouds. But also,
my gosh,
that's why I was saying I feel like this makes it so much funnier, because I feel like Adian would
that would be him.
He'd be like, oh my gosh, the clouds, and then it's literally smoke.
That's horrible. I'm glad we saved that conversation.
No, yeah, that worked out so perfectly.
That's what, like, constantly we have to be like, wait, save it for the podcast because we're gonna run out of things to talk about.
Let's not talk about it right now.
Okay. Most likely to be the first one to die in a zombie apocalypse.
We got Lucian. We got Hunt. Okay.
So far, I don't feel like either.
Hello. And then we have Ravi. It would
Definitely
be Ravi.
Ravi from Good Girls Guide to Murder. Yeah.
Like Hunt,
Sorry,
he's
Ravi.
surviving that, no doubt.
Yeah.
Lucien, I feel
Hunt
like
literally did insane stuff.
if that man can deal with what he dealt with, he can go through a zombie apocalypse.
Oh my god.
I feel like when we pulled Lucien, I was a little bit like, but like, that man's a fighter.
No, he
can
is.
get through.
He's a strong man.
Yeah. Oh, I love Lucien. Like, such a Lucien man. No, Robbie was
Robbie 100%.
Also because he's such a like little like wimpy looking guy. Like he's just gonna. Dude, speaking of Lucien, every time I think of him now, I think about this because it's just like a funny thing. I was texting our cousin Jordan like when I think it was like after she read all the books and we were talking about the characters, and I was like, I'm such a Lucien girl. Like I just love him.
Yeah.
I love his character. I love everything about him. And then she was like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. She's like, well, I can't picture him as anything other than this. And she sent me a photo. And it's a photo of the guy from Harry Potter, Mad-Eye Moody. And if you know what he looks like, he has like a goggle on with like this eye in it that like looks around. And she's like, this is what I picture. I'm like, that's not what I picture. And then I sent her like some fan art. I was like, girl, this is not... Don't ruin this for me right now. But now every time I think about Lucien, I think about that because she brought that up. We have 4 more. Do we have any other questions?
No, we don't. Did you want to just redo one? What's your favorite one?
I kind of like the selfie during a natural disaster.
So one more time. Most likely to post a selfie during a natural disaster. If I can get these.
Is there 4?
No. Taryn. From Fourth Wing.
Okay. I don't see that
There's
at all.
3. And then we got Garden from Cruel Prince.
Who's the last one?
Manon.
These are 3 characters
that
I would never. I feel like potentially
Cardin's the
Cardin.
only one.
But like in a way of like I feel like Adian would do it in a way,
In a not ironic way. Like in a like this is really what he does.
yeah. But I feel like Cardin would do it in a way of like he just wants to show how beautiful he looks in that moment. He's like, look at me. Like I feel like that would be why he
it
would
makes
do
you want to
it.
read
But
Cruel Prince
Manon,
again.
I don't see it all.
No, absolutely
Taryn,
not.
like he's
is
literally
what-
actively
literally
in the.
what is a phone, and then
Taryn's in the natural disaster. Like
Taryn's part of it.
He's a dragon from Fourth Wing. So
Yeah. Oh, Fourth Wing is so good.
so good.
No, my friend was like listening to it the other day. Like
What friend?
Maya, she was listening to it and she was posting on her like close friend story. She was like, I feel like I'm hating this because of his voice, and she was like it's
Mr. Teddy Hamilton.
What's it called? The graphic audio or whatever. No,
Oh.
so not. She was like, I feel like they're making him like too crazy intense and too like grovelly and like it's like the deep voice or whatever.
Oh, like Taryn?
No, for Zayden, the main guy.
For Zayden,
Sorry, for the main like male character. And she was like, it's making me like dislike him as a character. I was like, girl,
No,
switch to like the book, because whenever that happens, it's because of the voice. Like,
yeah,
there's books that I listened to that like I ended up not liking because it was I didn't like the voice actor. I was like, switch. It's not as bad with the physical book.
Yeah, that's why sometimes like I'll listen to a book and I'm like, you just did this so perfectly. I'll like look on Libby because you can like press their name and see what else they've done, and I'll try to find like other books they've done just because like I enjoy their voice.
Yeah,
that's how I felt with like obviously I just read Percy Jackson. The guy they have do those books is so good. Like he sounds exactly how you would think Percy would sound.
Yeah. There's been like a couple times where I heard a voice like or listened to a book and I was like, wow, this is perfect. Mm-hmm. And one of the ones is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder.
No, she does that
phenomenal.
So
like I believe you are this person when I listen to the book. Like she's got that voice actress is so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and I've heard her in other stuff and I didn't love it as much as that character.
Also, it took me out. Because I'm like, you were so...
That's also the first thing I ever heard her in.
There's a lot of different books we listen to that, like, have the same voice actors. But I'm able to differentiate, like, the characters. Yeah. But, like, the girl who voices Pip, any other person, I'm like, you were just Pip to me. Like,
no, yeah, because I had never heard her before. and then I did A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, all the books, and I loved her voice. Like, those are ones that I actually preferred listening to because the voice actress is so good at it. But then I listened to Wild and Wrangled from the Rebel Blue Ranch series.
Dude,
and
that threw me off so
I was like,
bad.
whoa, when I started it. I was like, that's Pip. And I was like, that does not, it wasn't bad. She just still did a good job. But I was like, she, like, the way Pip's character was perfect with her voice.
That voice, yeah. I feel like another one is like the assistant to the villain books. Her voice is so Evie to me.
Yes. And Mom doesn't like them.
I don't know why.
Or did her opinion change after?
No, she read them. She kept trying to listen to it because we love that book, and she didn't like it. She just didn't like her voice. Read it? She ended up reading them on vacation.
Oh.
Which she loves those books. But
she couldn't do the voice. I like the voice.
Who voices her, like, it adds to that, like, because the assistant to the villain has the comical side. And I feel like her voice has that little bit of, like, a comical lilt.
Yeah. I see that.
Is that the right word?
I don't
know.
I'm too tired.
I just feel like she does it so perfectly.
Yeah.
But sorry, something I was trying to say about the Percy Jackson. The Percy Jackson ones. I wasn't expecting it to be like a guy who sounds younger because when I was listening to Harry Potter, it's like an older guy. Like this guy is definitely like 50 or something.
Oh.
But it somehow suits it. Like it suits the Harry Potter books because I feel like it has that like whimsical like academic feel to it, but Percy Jackson doesn't. It's like a different setting.
Yeah,
so the guy's voice for that felt perfect too. It's just yeah, sometimes the way we just got into audiobooks so randomly.
I know, sometimes our direction just goes whoop. I mean, we all know how I feel about Teddy Hamilton.
Chatty times where we just come up with whatever
I know
we want to say.
Dude, we were talking about like, okay, so we've been trying to find like what's our groove, how do we sound, like is enjoyable to listen to, like we're trying to like have a good flowing podcast. And I was bringing up The Toast. I don't even watch The Toast, but I get them on my like For You page all the time. And she was like, what? I was like, you haven't heard of The Toast? Like they have a huge following. I don't even like, I just get their videos all the time because like, I get edits of them from other people is what I'm saying. It's like that's how big they are. And she's like, what? So I'm like showing her some.
I don't know these.
And their outro is because we're like, how do we end our episodes? And I was showing her their outro. These insane. The way she's like, thank you so much for watching The Toast. You'd like and subscribe everywhere you watch podcasts.
Like listening to a medicine commercial where they're listing out like all the side effects.
I wonder what's the like lore. Like I want to go back to their first episode and see if they ended it that way or like it just probably developed over time.
Probably is like saying it so much for years that it like gets so fast.
It's so funny. It's so because it was a clip of her Claudia, the sister, with Snooki. And Snooki's like, what was that? After she did it, because she's never heard it before. She's like, what was that? It's so funny. All that to say, thank you so much for listening. You can find us on YouTube and Spotify. I'm just kidding.
We're like, I know, we were talking. I said, like, should we have like an outro? Like, we don't really have an outro. We just kind of say bye.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think we need one.
Don't forget to
like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. That's a good inside joke.
The background information is when I was little, I had a YouTube channel, Little Diva 72. You can go check it out. I still have everything up. And in like my first few handful of videos, I would like put text on the screen at the very end, and it would say, please subscribe, but I spelt it SUSCRIBE. Subscribe.
Yeah.
And I remember like one time
we all sat down to watch a video,
and you like one of y'all was like, subscribe. And I was like, I didn't know.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We'll be in your ears next week.